Question 802. What is your favourite unsolved crime?
Oh.
Jack the Ripper. I mean, it technically.
Yeah,
is
I'd probably have to go with Jack the Ripper.
You think? See, I don't know whether. Oh, see, now you got me thinking.
Moon landings.
Moon landing? How's a moon landing?
Where's
a crime?
Yes. Where was the crime? Neil Armstrong stole a car to get there.
Trespassing.
I've seen that Tesla in space.
Trespassing.
Trespassing. It's a civil matter, not a criminal matter.
Or maybe the Zodiac Killer.
Mine's either Jack the Ripper or DB Cooper.
Who's DB Cooper?
He's a guy that did a heist and he jumped from a plane and like completely
Ooh,
disappeared.
yes.
Oh, that one, yeah.
You go, Mama
And,
Atheist already said that.
Yeah, Mama
DB
agrees
Cooper.
with me.
I thought they found his body.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Did the dingo eat her baby? Who are they talking about now?
I have no idea, but someone's baby.
I think I remember something about that. Somebody about a woman claiming that a dingo ate her baby.
Yeah. Pick on the Aussie.
Did the dingo eat a baby?
So does that mean the dingo was an atheist
It
and
has
ate
happened.
babies?
I mean, regardless of what anybody thinks about the entire case, the whole reason she got off was because the trial was fucked up. They made her prove her innocence instead of being assumed innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
So regardless of any of that, but there had been previous cases of dingoes taking children. So yeah, it's possible it happened. It's one of those things you're never going to know. It's too long ago now.
It's too long, is it? Well, this is the problem as to whether or not I'm not sure whether or not to include Jack the Ripper. Because firstly, Jack the Ripper has probably been solved. The problem is that we can't prove it now. There's no evidence really that it's probably going to come to light that would actually prove it. But there are now hypotheses, especially the guy that went off to America, that pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
We probably-
technically
It's too
unsolved.
convenient, isn't
Yes,
it? That one.
It is.
Wasn't it Canada he went to?
I can't remember. It's a while since I looked into it. It was
And I mean, he was a doctor as well, so it kind of fitted.
and there were mysterious crimes when he got there.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
if you're disallowing Jack the Ripper, then the Zodiac Killer.
Why was
Right.
just allowing Jack the Ripper?
I was out because I was having an argument about the time scale involved and the fact that it's probably solved.
But it's not. It's not solved.
Well, no, it's not in
the
the.
The assassination of JFK.
Oh
Technically unsolved.
no!
Yes.
How is it
there-
technically unsolved?
Was there anyone ever convicted of it?
No,
Exactly.
but you don't
The
convict
Black
dead
Dahlia
people.
also is pretty
Can
interesting
I?
as well.
I'll say it. Well, I suppose you want to call it that. Disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, that's a good one as well.
Didn't you have a prime minister that went missing?
Yeah, Harold Holt went swimming and disappeared.
Assassination?
There was lots of stories about that one. That is well, the whole point is we don't know if it is a crime. That's the whole point. It could have been a suicide or just an accident. So it's not one of those ones that you could legitimately call a crime. It's most likely it was an accident.
I'm just shocked that no one says Carol Baskin's husband yet.
No one watches.
You specifically said
Unsolved.
You specifically said a crime. I thought you were going to go there when you said if you're going to talk about somebody's wife. What about Bobbit? But that's not solved.
Get solved.
Like her husband, one of her husbands disappeared, and people think that she fed her husband to the tiger.
Pigs. Oh, Tiger, sorry, yeah. Did Courtney kill Kurt?
No. It's a fucking ridiculous conspiracy theory.
Doc says
I
the
think
creator...
JFK is a good one.
No! Okay, it's not a good one. It's a terrible one!
JFK has not been solved.
It has!
No,
No, it hasn't.
nope.
Okay, if it's been
Yes,
solved, who
you're-
did it?
You're a believer in the magic bullet, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you kind of have to.
Well, yeah, I will say, let's just say that Oliver Stone film did take some fucking liberties with facts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, so,
But even if you actually look at the actual facts and where they
Yeah.
actually went through all the evidence properly, yeah, he was Lee Harvey was definitely involved, but as to was he the only person there shooting on the day is questionable at best.
anyway, what was I going to say? Lord Lucan.
Any ideas?
Quite like Lord Lucan as a crime.
Right, sure, go.
He goes down well with a little bit of cream and gravy.
Actually, technically, I did put one in the chat because technically nobody's actually been taken to court and convicted of this.
What?
So technically, it's unsolved. Who stole not just cheesecake?
It's a favourite unsolved
Is
crime.
known but cannot be proven.
Well, there's a prime suspect, but technically, has Navadia actually been charged with a crime here? I don't
It's
think
too late
so.
to cut her open and check. Matthew
That was
screams.
really grim.
Wait,
I know, right?
I know. How else are you going to find proof now when she won't admit to it? Not that she hasn't admitted to it everywhere.
Yeah, but yeah, that court.
Crimes that are solved, but the people got off, like George Pell.
Well,
Interesting.
He was technically convicted, and then it was overturned. But
Right,
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's getting
yeah,
off.
I reckon there are probably dozens of other cases that are unsolved that he is related to that haven't been reported.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah, George Pell. Yeah.
Yeah. Ike says JFK was accidentally killed by one of his own Secret Service. The estate and the Secret Service sued the producer into oblivion, but the angle and the bullet holes match perfectly to a 5.56 carried by them. Okay. Jenny says ballistic and audio forensics and physics prove Oswald was alone and guilty as fuck.
Yeah, we don't want to start talking about the JFK thing with Jenny.
No, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I want to talk to anyone about it.
how about this? The $3 billion worth of gold stolen from the German central bank towards the end of the World War II.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Where do you think it went?
Oh, it's either people fleeing the regime or the Soviets. You know, you don't know.
It's interesting. Oh. Oh,
Now that makes me remember something.
the O.J. Simpson case.
Yeah.
Although I'd be hard pushed to say it's my favourite.
The Antwerp diamond heist.
That was interesting. Did they not find anyone in connection with that?
I don't. Well, no, there were arrests were made and time was served, but most of the diamonds remained unrecovered.
Oh! He sneezed so badly. He disconnected.
Lucky that didn't happen to me earlier.
Technically, I aren't the murders of Tupac and Biggie Smalls unsolved?
Yes.
Technically?
Yeah.
But a lot of
Doc-
people think they know who did it as well.
Yeah.
the problem is that they don't. It's a very insular community, should we say?
Yeah.
Doc
I mean,
says
Zodiac's definitely up there with me as well. So Zodiac's an interesting case.
But if you listen to the Scientologist, isn't L. Ron Hubbard an unsolved case?
No, if you listen to the Scientologist, he merely departed like his physical form to go on some mission before he comes back.
He'll be back, will he?
Weird.
Have they got his body?
Apparently so.
Yeah, he comes back.
The
Gonna come back one day.
multiple lives like reincarnation is a thing in Scientology. Yes.
Fair enough. Doc says, this is on Lorena Bobbitt. 2 stoners were driving behind Lorena Bobbitt. When she threw the penis, it hit their windshield. Then one stoner said to the other, "Dude, do you see the dick on that bug?" Jenny says, go find the documentary about the science of the assassination that was made by PBS. Absolutely conclusive. Tony says, I keep meaning to look up.
I'll try and check that one out at some point.
I've read it. It's now cheaper to manufacture artificial diamonds than mine them. It has been cheaper to make diamonds for a long time now. But they have come to a deal where they won't put it onto the jewellery market. But they keep trying to sneak it in. Because the jewellery market... Diamonds are worthless. Not completely worthless, but they're not worth very much. And their usefulness in electronics and mining and anything that's abrasive is great enough that growing of artificial diamonds was considered essential.
I think I said it earlier, but disappearance of Shergar, that's another one, isn't it?
Who's Shergar?
The fucking racehorse that was stolen.
Oh!
Oh yeah, I watched a video about that recently.
Yeah, but we know what happened to him. He's dead.
We've got a good idea. We've got a good idea what happened to him, but you don't actually know for certain who took him. We've got a good idea.
Well, we've moved on from crimes to weird mysteries, haven't we?
Yes, it was a crime. Wait.
Well,
Badger.
It is a crime. Someone stole the horse.
Yeah.
But
Badger.
did they, or did the horse just disappear?
Someone stole it. Badger.
The crime of what has been done to Star Wars.
I knew he was going to
is
say
still
that.
unresolved.
How is it unresolved? We know who did it.
We know who
who did it, but it hasn't been fixed, hasn't it? It hasn't been rectified.
But it's
Well, now they're
solved.
doing it to other things too. So.
solved and rectified are two different things.
Would you like
I
a
mean,
question
we
about
could also
unrectified
talk about
crimes?
What about the crime of this show? I mean,
We knew who did that.
But has it been rectified?
I think the ball popping was pretty getting there.
If ball popping was a form of karma, you could ask.
Yeah, it was.
A form of cosmic justice.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.